Topic 1. Australia and its people. Question 1. Who were the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people? A. People who live in Australia today. B. People who lived in Australia during the 15th century. C. The descendants of the first inhabitants of Australia. D. The first inhabitants of Australia. The correct answer is D. The first inhabitants of Australia. Explanation: Australia's first inhabitants are the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. Question 2. Where do the Aboriginal people hail from? A. Mainland Australia and Tasmania. B. Mainland Australia and Gulf of Mexico. C. Mainland Australia only. D. Both A and B. The correct answer is A. Mainland Australia and Tasmania. Explanation: Aboriginal people are from mainland Australia and Tasmania. Question 3. When did the Aboriginal people arrive in Australia? A. 500 years ago. B. Between 65,000 and 40,000 years ago. C. 1,000 years ago. D. 5,000 years ago. The correct answer is B. Between 65,000 and 40,000 years ago. Explanation: The archaeological record indicates that Aboriginal peoples arrived in Australia between 65,000 and 40,000 years ago. Question 4. What association do the Aboriginal people have in the creation of Australia? A. They played no role in the creation of Australia. B. They were somewhat involved in the creation of Australia. C. They were central to the creation of Australia. D. They migrated to Australia after it was booming. The correct answer is C. They were central to the creation of Australia. Explanation: The Aboriginal peoples believe they are central to the creation stories of this land, and their creation stories commence with the beginning of time. Question 5. Where do Torres Strait Islander people hail from? A. They come from the islands of Asia. B. They come from the islands of North America. C. They come from the islands of Africa. D. They come from the islands between the northern tip of Queensland and Papua New Guinea. The correct answer is D. They come from the islands between the northern tip of Queensland and Papua New Guinea. Explanation: Torres Strait Islander people are from islands between the northern tip of Queensland and Papua New Guinea. Question 6. How is the deep connection of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples felt with the country? A. It is expressed in their art. B. It is expressed in their stories. C. It is expressed in their dance. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Explanation: Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples have a deep connection with the land, which is expressed in their stories, art and dance. Question 7. Which culture is an important part of Australia's identity? A. Indian culture. B. Homogeneous culture. C. Indigenous culture. D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. Indigenous culture. Explanation: Indigenous cultures are diverse and an important part of Australia's national identity. Question 8. What type of violence is illegal in Australia? A. Physical abuse. B. Verbal abuse. C. Both A and B. D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. Both A and B. Explanation: Violence of any kind, including verbal and physical abuse, is illegal. Question 9. When did the European settlement start in Australia? A. June 12, 1770. B. November 22, 1780. C. January 26, 1788. D. March 16, 1790. The correct answer is C. January 26, 1788. Explanation: European settlement started when the first 11 convict ships, which became known as the First Fleet, arrived from Great Britain on January 26, 1788. Question 10. What is European settlement Australia? A. People migrated from Europe to Australia. B. The first 11 convict ships arrived from Great Britain to Australia. C. Australia opened its borders for trade. D. All of the above. The correct answer is B. The first 11 convict ships arrived from Great Britain to Australia. Explanation: European settlement started when the first 11 convict ships, which became known as the First Fleet, arrived from Great Britain on January 26, 1788. Question 11. What is the First Fleet? A. The first 11 convict ships that arrived from Great Britain to Australia. B. The first 10 convict ships that arrived from Great Britain to Australia. C. The first 9 convict ships that arrived from Great Britain to Australia. D. The first 8 convict ships that arrived from Great Britain to Australia. The correct answer is A. The first 11 convict ships that arrived from Great Britain to Australia. Explanation: European settlement started when the first 11 convict ships, which became known as the First Fleet, arrived from Great Britain on January 26, 1788. Question 12. Why were the convicts sent to Australia? A. British rules did not allow convicts to stay in Britain. B. British rules were very strict. C. There was no space in the jails to hold more convicts. D. Both B and C. The correct answer is D. Both B and C. Explanation: At this time British laws were harsh and the jails could not hold the large number of people imprisoned for their crimes. Question 13. How was the problem of the convicts in Britain solved? A. They decided to transport convicts to the other side of the world, to the new colony of Scotland. B. They decided to transport convicts to the other side of the world, to the new colony of New South Wales. C. They decided to transport convicts to the other side of the world, to the new colony of India. D. They killed them all. The correct answer is B. They decided to transport convicts to the other side of the world, to the new colony of New South Wales. Explanation: To manage this problem, the British government decided to transport convicts to the other side of the world, to the new colony of New South Wales. Question 14. Who was the first governor of the colony of New South Wales? A. Captain Hardy. B. Captain Arthur Jr. C. Captain Arthur Phillip. D. No one, there was monarchy. The correct answer is C. Captain Arthur Phillip. Explanation: The first governor of the colony of New South Wales was Captain Arthur Phillip. Question 15. How did the first colony survive and develop? A. More and more convicts were sent over. B. More and more free settlers came. C. None of the above. D. Both A and B. The correct answer is D. Both A and B. Explanation: The colony survived, and as more convicts and free settlers arrived, it grew and developed. Question 16. From which areas did the early free settlers come to Australia? A. Early free settlers came from Great Britain and Ireland. B. Early free settlers came from India and Ireland. C. Early free settlers came from Russia and South Asia. D. Early free settlers came from America and Ireland. The correct answer is A. Early free settlers came from Great Britain and Ireland. Explanation: Early free settlers came from Great Britain and Ireland. Question 17. On what does the heritage of the early settlers have an influence? A. Australia's politics. B. Australia's culture. C. Australia's history. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Explanation: This British and Irish heritage has had a major influence on Australia's recent history, culture, and politics. Question 18. When did the gold rush happen? A. 1800. B. 1851. C. 1860. D. 1870. The correct answer is B. 1851. Explanation: in 1851, gold rush began when gold was discovered in the colonies of New South Wales and Victoria. Question 19. What was the gold rush all about? A. When gold was discovered in the colonies of Scotland and Victoria. B. When gold was discovered in the colonies of Britain and Victoria. C. When gold was discovered in the colonies of New South Wales and Victoria. D. When gold was discovered in the colonies of New South Wales and Scotland. The correct answer is C. When gold was discovered in the colonies of New South Wales and Victoria. Explanation: in 1851, gold rush began when gold was discovered in the colonies of New South Wales and Victoria. Question 20. What happened after the gold rush? A. People from all over the world came to try to make their fortune. B. People from nearby came over to try to make their fortune. C. Word did not spread far. D. All the gold was used by the Australians. The correct answer is A. People from all over the world came to try to make their fortune. Explanation: people from all around the world came to these colonies to try to make their fortunes. Question 21. Who were the first non-European people to come to Australia? A. Americans. B. Britishers. C. Scots. D. Chinese. The correct answer is D. Chinese. Explanation: Chinese people arriving after gold rush were the first large group of migrants not from Europe. Question 22. What happened 10 years after the gold rush? A. Chinese took over the economy. B. All the gold finished. C. Australia's population more than doubled. D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. Australia's population more than doubled. Explanation: in 10 years after the gold rush, Australia's population more than doubled. Question 23. When were the separate colonies united into a federation of states called the Commonwealth of Australia? A. 1900. B. 1901. C. 1902. D. 1903. The correct answer is B. 1901. Explanation: in 1901, the separate colonies were united into a federation of states called the Commonwealth of Australia. Question 24. What happened when the Commonwealth of Australia was established? A. The democratic institutions stayed the same. B. The new democratic institutions were established under the new American Constitution. C. The new democratic institutions were established under the new Australian Constitution. D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. The new democratic institutions were established under the new Australian Constitution. Explanation: national democratic institutions, including national parliament, government and the High Court, were established under the new Australian Constitution. Question 25. What was the population of Australia in 1901? A. 1 million. B. 2 million. C. 3 million. D. 4 million. The correct answer is D. 4 million. Explanation: in 1901, Australia's population was about 4 million. Question 26. When were the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people included in the official estimates of the Australian population? A. 1965. B. 1966. C. 1967. D. 1968. The correct answer is C. 1967. Explanation: Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples were included in official estimates of the Australian population after the referendum in 1967. Question 27. When were the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people included in the official estimate of the Australian population? A. After they protested. B. After they grew in numbers. C. Both A and B. D. After the referendum. The correct answer is D. after the referendum. Explanation: because of the referendum in 1967, the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people were included in official estimates of the Australian population. Question 28. When did the migration levels rise and fall in Australia? A. First half of the 20th century. B. Second half of the 20th century. C. First half of the 21st century. D. Second half of the 21st century. The correct answer is A. First half of the 20th century. Explanation: throughout the first half of the 20th century, migration levels rose and fell. Question 29. How were British migrants encouraged to settle in Australia? A. Through giving them property. B. Through different programs. C. By giving them money and gold. D. By giving them free food. The correct answer is B. Through different programs. Explanation: there were programs to actively encourage British migrants to settle here, and many did. Question 30. When did the major chunk of non-British migrants come to Australia? A. After the World War I. B. After the World War II. C. After the Industrial Revolution. D. After the Dark Ages. The correct answer is B. After the World War II. Explanation: a wave of non-British migration came after World War II, when millions of people in Europe had to leave their homelands. Question 31. Why did an influx of non-British migrants come to Australia? A. Millions of people in Europe had to leave their homelands after World War II. B. Millions of people in Europe had to leave their homelands after World War I. C. Millions of people in Europe had to leave their homelands after the Industrial Revolution. D. Millions of people in Europe had to leave their homelands after the Dark Ages. The correct answer is A. Millions of people in Europe had to leave their homelands after World War II. Explanation: a wave of non-British migration came after World War II, when millions of people in Europe had to leave their homelands. Question 32. Why did the Europeans pick Australia to come to? A. Large numbers of Europeans came to Australia to marry. B. Large numbers of Europeans came to Australia to study. C. Large numbers of Europeans came to Australia to build a new life. D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. Large numbers of Europeans came to Australia to build a new life. Explanation: large numbers of Europeans came to Australia to build a new life. Question 33. In recent years, what has brought people to Australia from all over the world? A. Hospitality. B. Migration and refugee programs. C. Weather. D. Easy life. The correct answer is B. Migration and refugee programs. Explanation: in recent years, Australia's migration and refugee programs have brought people to Australia from all over the world. Question 34. Why do people come over to Australia? A. To start a new life. B. To escape poverty, war, or persecution. C. To join their family. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Explanation: people have come here to Australia to join family, to make a new life, or to escape poverty, war, or persecution. Question 35. Over what time period has the diversity of Australia's population increased? A. Last century. B. Last 2 centuries. C. Last 3 centuries. D. It was always diversified. The correct answer is B. Last 2 centuries. Explanation: the diversity of Australia's population has increased over the last 2 centuries. Question 36. What advantage does a diverse and prosperous society give to Australia? A. It enhances Australia's connection to Europe. B. It enhances Australia's connection to America. C. It enhances Australia's connection to the world. D. It enhances Australia's connection to Asia. The correct answer is C. It enhances Australia's connection to the world. Explanation: this diverse and prosperous society enhances Australia's connection to the world. Question 37. What does Australia aim to build? A. A cohesive and unified nation. B. A nation with many different identities. C. None of the above. D. A nation only for immigrants. The correct answer is A. A cohesive and unified nation. Explanation: while Australia celebrates the diversity of its people, it also aimed to build a cohesive and unified nation. Question 38. What is the national language of Australia? A. English. B. French. C. Spanish. D. Australian. The correct answer is A. English. Explanation: Australia's national language is English. Question 39. Why should migrants learn and use English? A. To help them participate in Australian society. B. To help them study abroad. C. To help them in living a wholesome life. D. None of the above. The correct answer is A. To help them participate in Australian society. Explanation: in keeping with Australian values, migrants should learn and use English to help them participate in Australian society. Question 40. Why is it important to communicate in English? A. To save yourself from the police. B. To save yourself from confusion. C. Both A and B. D. To make the most of living and working in Australia. The correct answer is D. To make the most of living and working in Australia. Explanation: communicating in English is important for making the most of living and working in Australia. Question 41. How many Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander languages are included in Australian culture? A. More than 30. B. More than 50. C. More than 200. D. More than 100. The correct answer is D. More than 100. Explanation: in Australia, other languages are also valued, including more than 100 distinct Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander languages. Topic 2. Australia's states and territories. Question 42. What is the Commonwealth of Australia? A. It is a federation of different countries. B. It is a federation of states and territories. C. None of the above. D. Both A and B. The correct answer is B. It is a federation of states and territories. Explanation: the Commonwealth of Australia is a federation of states and territories. Question 43. How many states are there in the Commonwealth of Australia? A. 2. B. 4. C. 6. D. 8. The correct answer is C. 6. Explanation: there are 6 states and 2 mainland territories in the Commonwealth of Australia. Question 44. How many mainland territories are there in the Commonwealth of Australia? A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4. The correct answer is B. 2. Explanation: there are 6 states and 2 mainland territories in the Commonwealth of Australia. Question 45. What is the capital of Australia? A. Sydney. B. Melbourne. C. Canberra. D. Perth. The correct answer is C. Canberra. Explanation: Canberra is Australia's capital city, and each state and mainland territory has its own capital. Question 46. Does every mainland territory have its own capital? A. Yes. B. No. C. Some have, others don't. D. Canberra is the capital of all the territories. The correct answer is A. Yes. Explanation: Canberra is Australia's capital city, and each state and mainland territory has its own capital. Question 47. What is the capital of New South Wales? A. Sydney. B. Canberra. C. Melbourne. D. Newcastle. The correct answer is A. Sydney. Explanation: Sydney is the capital of New South Wales. Question 48. What is the capital of Victoria? A. Perth. B. Melbourne. C. Canberra. D. Newcastle. The correct answer is B. Melbourne. Explanation: Melbourne is the capital of Victoria. Question 49. What is the capital of Queensland? A. Brisbane. B. Perth. C. Newcastle. D. Sydney. The correct answer is A. Brisbane. Explanation: Brisbane is the capital of Queensland. Question 50. What is the capital of Western Australia? A. Brisbane. B. Newcastle. C. Canberra. D. Perth. The correct answer is D. Perth. Explanation: Perth is the capital of Western Australia. Question 51. What is the capital of South Australia? A. Canberra. B. Adelaide. C. Sydney. D. Newcastle. The correct answer is B. Adelaide. Explanation: Adelaide is the capital of South Australia. Question 52. What is the capital of Tasmania? A. Melbourne. B. Brisbane. C. Canberra. D. Hobart. The correct answer is D. Hobart. Explanation: Hobart is the capital of Tasmania. Question 53. What is the capital of the Northern Territory? A. Perth. B. Newcastle. C. Darwin. D. Pittsburgh. The correct answer is C. Darwin. Explanation: Darwin is the capital of the Northern Territory. Question 54. Which was the first colony to be established by the Britishers in Australia? A. Victoria. B. New Queensland. C. Western Australia. D. New South Wales. The correct answer is D. New South Wales. Explanation: New South Wales was the first colony established by the British. Question 55. Which is the largest city in Australia? A. Melbourne. B. Sydney. C. Victoria. D. Perth. The correct answer is B. Sydney. Explanation: Sydney is the capital city of New South Wales and is the nation's largest city. Question 56. Which two national icons are located in Sydney? A. The Opera House. B. The Big Ben. C. The Sydney Harbour Bridge. D. Both A and C. The correct answer is D. Both A and C. Explanation: The Sydney Harbour Bridge and Opera House are the national icons located in Sydney. Question 57. Which is the smallest state among mainland states? A. Queensland. B. Victoria. C. South Australia. D. New South Wales. The correct answer is B. Victoria. Explanation: Victoria is the smallest among mainland states. Question 58. Why are the fine buildings in Victoria famous? A. They were built from the loot from pirates. B. They were built by war prisoners. C. They were built all by hand. D. They were built from the wealth accumulated during the gold rush. The correct answer is D. They were built from the wealth accumulated during the gold rush. Explanation: Many fine buildings in Victoria were built from the wealth created by the gold rush of the 1850s. Question 59. What are the icons located in Victoria? A. Melbourne Cricket Ground, the 12 Apostles, and the Big Ben. B. Melbourne Cricket Ground, the 12 Apostles, and the River Thames. C. Melbourne Cricket Ground, the 12 Apostles, and the Royal Exhibition Building. D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. Melbourne Cricket Ground, the 12 Apostles, and the Royal Exhibition Building. Explanation: Victoria's icons include the Melbourne Cricket Ground, the 12 Apostles, and the Royal Exhibition Building. Question 60. Which is Australia's second largest state? A. Sydney. B. Queensland. C. Victoria. D. New South Land. The correct answer is B. Queensland. Explanation: Queensland is the second largest state. Question 61. Where do the Torres Strait Islands lie? A. South of the NSW state. B. West of the Victoria state. C. North of the Queensland state. D. East of the Tasmania state. The correct answer is C. North of the Queensland state. Explanation: The Torres Strait Islands lie to the north of the Queensland state, and the world-famous Great Barrier Reef runs along its eastern coast. Question 62. Which world-famous reef runs along the eastern coast of the Torres Strait Island? A. Great Barrier Reef. B. Small Barrier Reef. C. Great Reef. D. Smallest reef in town. The correct answer is A. Great Barrier Reef. Explanation: The world-famous Great Barrier Reef runs along the eastern coast of the Torres Strait Island. Question 63. What is the climate of Queensland like? A. Dry inland. B. Tropical forests. C. Temperate coastal areas. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Explanation: Queensland has tropical rainforests, temperate coastal areas, and an often dry inland. Question 64. Which is the largest state in Australia? A. South Australia. B. Western Australia. C. New South Wales. D. Queensland. The correct answer is B. Western Australia. Explanation: Western Australia is the largest state in Australia. Question 65. Which part of Western Australia is a desert? A. East of the state. B. North of the state. C. West of the state. D. None of the above. The correct answer is A. East of the state. Explanation: The east of the state is mostly desert, while the southwest is a rich agricultural and wine-growing area. Question 66. Which part of Western Australia is a wine-growing and agricultural area? A. All of the state. B. Northeast of the state. C. Southwest of the state. D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. Southwest of the state. Explanation: The east of the state is mostly desert, while the southwest is a rich agricultural and wine-growing area. Question 67. What type of projects are carried out in Western Australia? A. Agricultural. B. Mining. C. Both A and B. D. None of the above. The correct answer is B. Mining. Explanation: Western Australia is the home to many large mining projects. Question 68. What are some of the icons of Western Australia? A. Ningaloo Coast. B. Margaret River. C. Kimberley Region. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Explanation: Western Australia's icons include the Ningaloo Coast, Margaret River, and the Kimberley Region. Question 69. What type of coastline does South Australia have? A. Rugged coastline. B. Smooth coastline. C. Fresh coastline. D. It is different in different areas. The correct answer is A. Rugged coastline. Explanation: South Australia has a rugged coastline and many famous wine regions. Question 70. What is South Australia famous for? A. Mining regions. B. Agricultural regions. C. Wine regions. D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. Wine regions. Explanation: South Australia has a rugged coastline and many famous wine regions. Question 71. Which city in South Australia has examples of fine colonial architecture? A. Perth. B. Canberra. C. Adelaide. D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. Adelaide. Explanation: Adelaide, the capital city, has many examples of fine colonial architecture. Question 72. What are the icons of South Australia? A. The 12 Apostles. B. Cradle Mountain. C. Barossa Valley and the Flinders Ranges. D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. Barossa Valley and the Flinders Ranges. Explanation: South Australia's icons include the Barossa Valley and the Flinders Ranges. Question 73. What is Tasmania? A. An ocean. B. A sea. C. An island. D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. An island. Explanation: Tasmania is the smallest state, separated from the mainland by the Bass Strait. Question 74. Which is the smallest state of Australia? A. Perth. B. Queensland. C. Both A and B are small. D. Tasmania. The correct answer is D. Tasmania. Explanation: Tasmania is the smallest state, separated from the mainland by the Bass Strait. Question 75. What separates Tasmania from the mainland? A. Bass Strait. B. Long Strait. C. Bass Volcano. D. Persian Sea. The correct answer is A. Bass Strait. Explanation: Tasmania is the smallest state, separated from the mainland by the Bass Strait. Question 76. What does Tasmania have in abundance? A. Islands. B. Unkept wilderness. C. Unspoilt wilderness landscapes. D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. Unspoilt wilderness landscapes. Explanation: Much of Tasmania Island has unspoilt wilderness landscapes. Question 77. What are some of the icons in Tasmania? A. Bass Strait and the Bay of Fire. B. Cradle Mountain, Port Arthur, and the Bay of Fires. C. All of the above. D. None of the above. The correct answer is B. Cradle Mountain, Port Arthur, and the Bay of Fires. Explanation: Tasmanian icons include Cradle Mountain, Port Arthur, and the Bay of Fires. Topic 3. The Territories. Question 78. Where is the Australian Capital Territory located? A. Between Sydney and Austria. B. Between Melbourne and Perth. C. Between Sydney and Melbourne. D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. Between Sydney and Melbourne. Explanation: The Australian Capital Territory is located between Sydney and Melbourne. Question 79. How many national institutions are located in Canberra? A. 1. B. 2. C. A few. D. Several. The correct answer is D. Several. Explanation: Several national institutions are located in Canberra, including Parliament House and the High Court of Australia. Question 80. What are some of the national institutions that are located in Canberra? A. Parliament House and the High Court of Asia. B. Parliament House and the High Court of Australia. C. None of the above. D. All of the above. The correct answer is B. Parliament House and the High Court of Australia. Explanation: Several national institutions are located in Canberra, including Parliament House and the High Court of Australia. Question 81. How is the environment in the north of the Northern Territory? A. Dry. B. Desert. C. Tropical environment. D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. Tropical environment. Explanation: the Northern Territory has a tropical environment in the north of the state. Question 82. What is located in the south of the Northern Territory? A. An island. B. An oasis. C. A ship. D. The Red Desert. The correct answer is D. The Red Desert. Explanation: dry red desert in the south. Question 83. What are some of the icons located in the Northern Territory? A. Uluru, Katachuta, and Kings Canyon. B. Parliament House and the High Court of Australia. C. Ningaloo Coast, Margaret River, and the Kimberley region. D. All of the above. The correct answer is A. Uluru, Katachuta, and Kings Canyon. Explanation: Northern Territory icons include Uluru, Katachuta, and Kings Canyon. Topic 4. Traditions. Question 84. What is a welcome to country? A. An oath that new citizens take to become Australians. B. A pledge that new citizens make to become Australians. C. A political practice performed by an Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander custodian of the local region, welcoming visitors to their traditional land. D. A cultural practice performed by an Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander custodian of the local region, welcoming visitors to their traditional land. The correct answer is D. A cultural practice performed by an Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander custodian of the local region, welcoming visitors to their traditional land. Explanation: a welcome to country is a cultural practice performed by an Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander custodian of the local region, welcoming visitors to their traditional land. Question 85. Who are custodians of the local region? A. The Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders. B. The Americans. C. The Austrians. D. All of the above. The correct answer is A. The Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders. Explanation: a welcome to country is a cultural practice performed by an Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander custodian of the local region, welcoming visitors to their traditional land. Question 86. How is a welcome to country conducted? A. Through speeches and dances. B. Through songs and smoking ceremonies. C. Both A and B. D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. Both A and B. Explanation: a welcome to country can take place through many forms, including songs, dances, smoking ceremonies, or speeches in traditional language or English. Question 87. Which is the first item of proceedings to open an event? A. A speech. B. Welcome to country. C. Dance. D. Songs. The correct answer is B. Welcome to country. Explanation: the welcome to country is usually the first item of proceedings to open an event. Question 88. What is an acknowledgement of country? A. An opportunity to recognize that the gathering is on Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander land. B. An opportunity to recognize that the gathering is on Australian or Austrian land. C. To see who can afford to come to the country. D. None of the above. The correct answer is A. An opportunity to recognize that the gathering is on Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander land. Explanation: an acknowledgement of country is an opportunity to recognize that the gathering is on Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander land. Question 89. What else does the welcome to country show? A. Pay respect to the Government of Australia. B. Pay respect to the Queen of England. C. Pay respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders. D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. Pay respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders. Explanation: pay respect to traditional custodians, particularly elders past and present, and pay respect to Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples in attendance. Question 90. When is the Acknowledgement of Country delivered? A. It is delivered as part of the welcome and housekeeping at weddings. B. It is delivered as part of the welcome and housekeeping at meetings and events. C. It is delivered as part of the housekeeping and housewarming at meetings. D. It can be delivered anywhere. The correct answer is B. It is delivered as part of the welcome and housekeeping at meetings and events. Explanation. An acknowledgement of country is usually delivered as part of the welcome and housekeeping at meetings and events. Anyone can deliver an acknowledgement of country at meetings or events. This would generally be done by the chair or master of ceremonies. Question 91. Who delivers the acknowledgement of country? A. The President. B. The Prime Minister. C. The Monarch. D. Anyone. The correct answer is D. Anyone. Explanation. Anyone can deliver an acknowledgement of country. Question 92. Generally, who delivers the acknowledgement of country at meetings and events? A. The chair or master of ceremonies. B. The opening speaker. C. Both A and B. D. Anyone. The correct answer is A. The chair or master of ceremonies. Explanation. At meetings or events, this would generally be done by the chair or master of ceremonies. Topic 5. Important days for Australians. Question 93. When is Australia Day celebrated? A. January 25th. B. January 26th. C. January 27th. D. January 28th. The correct answer is B. January 26th. Explanation. On January 26th each year, we celebrate Australia Day. Question 94. In which states and territories is Australia Day public holiday? A. North Australia. B. South Australia. C. Canberra. D. All the states and territories. The correct answer is D. All the states and territories. Explanation. Australia Day is a public holiday in every state and territory in Australia. Question 95. What does Australia Day celebrate? A. It is the anniversary of the arrival of the First Fleet from Great Britain in 1788. B. It is the anniversary of the arrival of the Second Fleet from Great Britain in 1788. C. It is the anniversary of the arrival of the Third Fleet from Great Britain in 1788. D. It is the anniversary of the arrival of the Fourth Fleet from Great Britain in 1788. The correct answer is A. It is the anniversary of the arrival of the First Fleet from Great Britain in 1788. Explanation. It is the anniversary of the arrival of the First Fleet from Great Britain in 1788. Question 96. On Australia Day, communities across Australia do what? A. They drink and party. B. They hold memorials. C. They go out of station. D. They reflect on the history and the people who have contributed to Australia's shared achievements. The correct answer is D. They reflect on the history and the people who have contributed to Australia's shared achievements. Explanation. On Australia Day, communities across Australia reflect on our history and the people who have contributed to our shared achievements. Question 97. Which day is the biggest annual public holiday in Australia? A. Aztec Day. B. Torres Day. C. Australia Day. D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. Australia Day. Explanation. It is the biggest annual public holiday in Australia. Question 98. What is Australia Day all about? A. Acknowledging and celebrating the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples. B. Acknowledging and celebrating the people living in Australia for generations. C. Acknowledging and celebrating the people who come to Australia from all over the globe. D. All of the above. The correct answer is D. All of the above. Explanation. Australia Day is about acknowledging and celebrating the contribution that every Australian makes to our contemporary and dynamic nation, from our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples, who have been here for approximately 65,000 years, to those who have lived here for generations, and those who have come from all corners of the globe to call our country home. Question 99. Which special ceremonies take place across Australia on Australia Day? A. Marriages. B. Oaths. C. Special citizenship ceremonies. D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. Special citizenship ceremonies. Explanation. Australia Day is marked by events across Australia, including special citizenship ceremonies. Question 100. What happens during Australia Day celebrations? A. The Coolest Australian of the Year award is announced. B. The Australian of the Year awards is announced. C. Both A and B. D. None of the above. The correct answer is B. The Australian of the Year awards is announced. Explanation. During Australia Day celebrations, the Prime Minister announces the Australian of the Year awards in Canberra. Question 101. Who announces the Australian of the Year awards? A. The President. B. The Prime Minister. C. The Monarch. D. Through democracy. The correct answer is B. The Prime Minister. Explanation. During Australia Day celebrations, the Prime Minister announces the Australian of the Year awards in Canberra. Question 102. Where are the Australian of the Year awards held? A. Perth. B. Darwin. C. South Wales. D. Canberra. The correct answer is D. Canberra. Explanation. During Australia Day celebrations, the Prime Minister announces the Australian of the Year awards in Canberra. Question 103. When is Anzac Day commemorated? A. On April 25th. B. On April 26th. C. On April 27th. D. On April 28th. The correct answer is A. On April 25th. Explanation. Anzac Day is commemorated on April 25th each year. Question 104. Who is Anzac Day named after? A. After the New Zealand Army Corps. B. After the Australian Army Corps. C. Both A and B. D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. Both A and B. Explanation. Anzac Day is named after the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps, which landed at Gallipoli in Turkey during World War I on April 25, 1915. Question 105. Where did the Army Corps land during World War I? A. In Russia. B. In Turkey. C. In Austria. D. In Australia. The correct answer is B. In Turkey. Explanation. Anzac Day is named after the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps, which landed at Gallipoli in Turkey during World War I on April 25, 1915. Question 106. Which place in Turkey did the Army Corps land? A. Gallipoli. B. Cappadocia. C. Istanbul. D. Antalya. The correct answer is A. Gallipoli. Explanation. Anzac Day is named after the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps, which landed at Gallipoli in Turkey during World War I on April 25, 1915. Question 107. When did the Army Corps land in Turkey during World War I? A. On April 23, 1915. B. On April 24, 1915. C. On April 25, 1915. D. On April 26, 1915. The correct answer is C. On April 25, 1915. Explanation. Anzac Day is named after the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps, which landed at Gallipoli in Turkey during World War I on April 25, 1915. Question 108. What do the people do on Anzac Day? A. Remember the sacrifice of people of the world who served and died in wars, conflicts, and peacekeeping operations. B. Anzac Day is a solemn day when we remember the sacrifice of all Australians who served and died in wars, conflicts, and peacekeeping operations. C. Anzac Day is a solemn day when we remember the sacrifice of all Russians who served and died in wars, conflicts, and peacekeeping operations. D. None of the above. The correct answer is B. Anzac Day is a solemn day when we remember the sacrifice of all Australians who served and died in wars, conflicts, and peacekeeping operations. Explanation: Anzac Day is a solemn day when we remember the sacrifice of all Australians who served and died in wars, conflicts, and peacekeeping operations. Question 109. What do we reflect on Anzac Day? A. On the many different ways of war. B. On the many different ways of fighting. C. On the many different meanings of war. D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. On the many different meanings of war. Explanation: we also honor the courage and commitment of all servicemen and women and reflect on the many different meanings of war. Topic 6. Australia's flags. Question 110. Which flag is the official flag of Australia? A. The Australian national flag. B. The Australian Aboriginal flag. C. Both A and B. D. None of the above. The correct answer is A. The Australian national flag. Explanation: the Australian national flag is the official flag of our nation. Question 111. What are the colors of the Australian national flag? A. Blue, white, yellow. B. Blue, white, orange. C. Blue, white, red. D. Red, blue, green. The correct answer is C. A blue, white, red. Explanation: the Australian national flag has blue, white, and red color. Question 112. What is in the top left corner of the Australian national flag? A. The Joker. B. The cross. C. Both A and B. D. The Union Jack. The correct answer is D. The Union Jack. Explanation: the Union Jack, which is the flag of the United Kingdom, is in the top left corner. Question 113. What does the Union Jack represent in the Australian national flag? A. It is the flag of the USA. B. It is the flag of the UK. C. It is the flag of Australia. D. It is the flag of Austria. The correct answer is B. It is the flag of the UK. Explanation: the Union Jack, which is the flag of the United Kingdom, is in the top left corner. Question 114. Why is the Union Jack present in the national flag of Australia? A. It shows Australia's commitment and loyalty to the world. B. It shows Australia's commitment and loyalty to Britain. C. It represents Australia's history of British settlement and the laws they inherited as a result. D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. It represents Australia's history of British settlement and the laws they inherited as a result. Explanation: it represents the history of British settlement and the laws and institutions Australia inherited as a result. Question 115. Which star is under the Union Jack on the national flag of Australia? A. The French star. B. The Commonwealth star. C. The Australian star. D. The Union Jack star. The correct answer is B. The Commonwealth star. Explanation: the Commonwealth star is under the Union Jack. Question 116. How many points does the Commonwealth star have? A. 4. B. 5. C. 6. D. 7. The correct answer is D. 7. Explanation: this star has 7 points, each point representing one of the 6 states and 1 point for the territories. Question 117. What do the points of the stars represent in the national flag of Australia? A. The 6 states. B. 1 point for the territories. C. None of the above. D. Both A and B. The correct answer is D. Both A and B. Explanation: this star has 7 points, each point representing one of the 6 states and 1 point for the territories. Question 118. What does the group of stars on the right represent in the national flag of Australia? A. The Southern Cross. B. The Western Cross. C. The night sky. D. All of the above. The correct answer is A. The Southern Cross. Explanation: the Southern Cross, on the right, is a group of stars that can be seen in the southern sky. Question 119. What are the colors of the Australian Aboriginal flag? A. Black, white and red. B. Red, yellow and white. C. Red, orange and yellow. D. Black, red and yellow. The correct answer is D. Black, red and yellow. Explanation: the Australian Aboriginal flag is black, red and yellow. Question 120. What is the color of the top half of the Australian Aboriginal flag? A. Black. B. Yellow. C. Red. D. White. The correct answer is A. Black. Explanation: in Australian Aboriginal flag, the top half is black and represents the Aboriginal peoples of Australia. Question 121. What does the top half of the Australian Aboriginal flag represent? A. The Torres Strait Islander peoples. B. The Aboriginal people of Aboriginal land. C. The Aboriginal people of Australia. D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. The Aboriginal people of Australia. Explanation: in Australian Aboriginal flag, the top half is black and represents the Aboriginal peoples of Australia. Question 122. What color is the bottom half of the Australian Aboriginal flag? A. Black. B. Yellow. C. Red. D. White. The correct answer is C. Red. Explanation: in Australian Aboriginal flag, the bottom half is red and represents the earth, which has ceremonial significance. Question 123. What does the bottom half of the Australian Aboriginal flag represent? A. The earth. B. The sky. C. The world. D. The country. The correct answer is A. The earth. Explanation: in Australian Aboriginal flag, the bottom half is red and represents the earth, which has ceremonial significance. Question 124. What significance does the bottom half of the Australian Aboriginal flag have? A. It has political significance. B. It has ceremonial significance. C. Both A and B. D. None of the above. The correct answer is B. It has ceremonial significance. Explanation: in Australian Aboriginal flag, the bottom half is red and represents the earth, which has ceremonial significance. Question 125. What does the yellow circle in the middle of the Australian Aboriginal flag represent? A. The moon. B. The ocean. C. The sun. D. The rainbow. The correct answer is C. The sun. Explanation: in Australian Aboriginal flag, the yellow circle represents the sun. Question 126. How many colors does the Torres Strait Islander flag have? A. 1. B. 2. C. 3. D. 4. The correct answer is D. 4. Explanation: the Torres Strait Islander flag is green, blue, black, and white. Question 127. What are the colors of the Torres Strait Islander flag? A. Green, blue, black and gray. B. Green, blue, black and white. C. Green, blue, black and orange. D. Green, blue, black and green. The correct answer is B. Green, blue, black and white. Explanation: the Torres Strait Islander flag is green, blue, black, and white. Question 128. Which color represents land on the Torres Strait Islander flag? A. Brown. B. Green. C. Black. D. White. The correct answer is B. Green. Explanation: in Torres Strait Islander flag, the green stripes represent the land. Question 129. What does the blue panel represent in Torres Strait Islander flag? A. The sea. B. The ocean. C. The river. D. The pond. The correct answer is A. The sea. Explanation: in Torres Strait Islander flag, the blue panel in the center represents the sea. Question 130. Where is the blue panel present on the Torres Strait Islander flag? A. On the top right side. B. On the bottom left side. C. On both sides of the flag. D. In the center of the flag. The correct answer is D. In the center of the flag. Explanation: in Torres Strait Islander flag, the blue panel in the center represents the sea. Question 131. What do the black lines represent on the Torres Strait Islander flag? A. The ocean. B. The sun. C. The Aboriginal people. D. The Torres Strait Islander people. The correct answer is D. The Torres Strait Islander people. Explanation: in Torres Strait Islander flag, the black lines represent the Torres Strait Islander people. Question 132. In Torres Strait Islander flag, which symbol represents the Torres Strait Islanders? A. The yellow circle in the middle of the flag. B. The red dancer's headdress in the center. C. The white dancer's headdress in the center. D. The orange-white dancer's headdress in the center. The correct answer is C. The white dancer's headdress in the center. Explanation: in Torres Strait Islander flag, the white dancer's headdress in the center is a symbol for all Torres Strait Islanders. Question 133. What do the points on the white star of the Torres Strait Islander flag represent? A. The island groups in the Torres Strait. B. The island groups in the reef nearby. C. The island groups in the Aboriginal state. D. None of the above. The correct answer is A. The island groups in the Torres Strait. Explanation: in Torres Strait Islander flag, the points of the white star represent the island groups in the Torres Strait, and the color white symbolizes peace. Question 134. What does the white color symbolize in Torres Strait Islander flag? A. War. B. Surrender. C. Peace. D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. Peace. Explanation: in Torres Strait Islander flag, the points of the white star represent the island groups in the Torres Strait, and the white color symbolizes peace. Topic 7. Australia's symbols. Question 135. What is the official symbol of the Commonwealth of Australia? A. The Commonwealth coat of arms. B. The Commonwealth coat of diamonds. C. The kangaroo. D. None of the above. The correct answer is A. The Commonwealth coat of arms. Explanation: the Commonwealth coat of arms is the official symbol of the Commonwealth of Australia. Question 136. What does the official symbol of the Commonwealth of Australia represent? A. Peace. B. Tranquility. C. National unity. D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. National unity. Explanation: it represents Australia's national unity. Question 137. What does the official symbol of the Commonwealth of Australia identify? A. The authority and property of the Commonwealth of Australia. B. The authority of the Government of the Commonwealth of Australia. C. Both A and B. D. None of the above. The correct answer is A. The authority and property of the Commonwealth of Australia. Explanation: it identifies the authority and property of the Commonwealth of Australia. Question 138. What does the shield in the center of the Commonwealth coat of arms represent? A. The 5 states and federation. B. The 6 states and federation. C. The 7 states and federation. D. The 8 states and federation. The correct answer is B. The 6 states and federation. Explanation: the shield in the center represents the 6 states and federation. Question 139. Which 2 animals support the shield on each side? A. A kangaroo and deer. B. A kangaroo and elephant. C. A kangaroo and emu. D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. A kangaroo and emu. Explanation: a kangaroo and an emu support the shield on each side. Both are native Australian animal. Question 140. Both the animals on the sides supporting the shield on the Commonwealth coat of arms are native to which country? A. America. B. Australia. C. India. D. Austria. The correct answer is B. Australia. Explanation: a kangaroo and an emu support the shield on each side. Both are native Australian animal. Question 141. What is the color of the Commonwealth star that sits above the shield? A. Orange. B. Yellow. C. Maroon. D. Golden. The correct answer is D. Golden. Explanation: a gold Commonwealth star sits above the shield. Question 142. What is present in the background of the Commonwealth coat of arms? A. A wafer. B. A wattle. C. A window. D. None of the above. The correct answer is B. Wattle. Explanation: the background is the golden wattle, Australia's national flower. Question 143. What is the golden wattle? A. Australia's national food. B. Australia's national animal. C. Both A and B. D. Australia's national flower. The correct answer is D. Australia's national flower. Explanation: the golden wattle is the Australia's national flower. Question 144. Where does the tree of the golden wattle grow? A. In the outskirts of Australia. B. In northeastern Australia. C. In southeastern Australia. D. It grows all over Australia. The correct answer is C. In southeastern Australia. Explanation: this small tree grows mainly in southeastern Australia. Question 145. What are the characteristics of the golden wattle tree? A. It has bright green leaves and many golden yellow flowers in spring. B. It has bright orange leaves and many golden yellow flowers in spring. C. It has bright green leaves and many yellow flowers in spring. D. It has bright red leaves and many golden yellow flowers in spring. The correct answer is A. It has bright green leaves and many golden yellow flowers in spring. Explanation: it has bright green leaves and many golden yellow flowers in spring. Question 146. What does each state and territory of Australia have? A. their own embroidered emblem. B. Their own green emblem. C. Their own floral emblem. D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. Their own floral emblem. Explanation: each of the states and territories of Australia also has its own floral emblem. Question 147. What are the national colors of Australia? A. Green. B. Gold. C. Both A and B. D. Red. The correct answer is C. Both A and B. Explanation: Australia's national colors are green and gold, the colors of the golden wattle. Question 148. What do the national colors of Australia represent? A. The colors of the golden wattle. B. The colors of the silver wattle. C. The colors of the wattle. D. The colors of the yellow wattle. The correct answer is A. The colors of the golden wattle. Explanation: Australia's national colors are green and gold, the colors of the golden wattle. Question 149. Who mostly wears uniforms of the national colors of Australia? A. Students. B. Politicians. C. National sports teams. D. All of the above. The correct answer is C. National sports teams. Explanation: the uniforms of our national sports teams are usually green and gold. Question 150. What is the national gemstone of Australia? A. The quartz. B. The opal. C. The sapphire. D. Both A and B. The correct answer is B. The opal. Explanation: the opal is Australia's national gemstone. Question 151. What does legend say about the colors of the opal? A. They are amazing. B. Santa Claus created the colors of the opal. C. A rainbow touched the earth and created the colors of the opal. D. A rainbow touched the earth and created the colors of the turquoise. The correct answer is C. A rainbow touched the earth and created the colors of the opal. Explanation: according to Aboriginal legend, a rainbow touched the earth and created the colors of the opal. Question 152. Which legend tells about the colors of the opal? A. American. B. Aboriginal. C. Folklore. D. None of the above. The correct answer is B. Aboriginal. Explanation: according to Aboriginal legend, a rainbow touched the earth and created the colors of the opal. Topic 8. Australia's national anthem. Question 153. What is the national anthem of Australia? A. Advance Australia Fair. B. Australian Anthem. C. The Fair of Australia. D. None of the above. The correct answer is A. Advance Australia Fair. Explanation: Advance Australia Fair is Australia's national anthem. Question 154. When is the national anthem of Australia sung? A. Every day. B. On occasions of national importance. C. Before musical festivals. D. All of the above. The correct answer is B. On occasions of national importance. Explanation: National Anthem of Australia is sung on occasions of national importance. Question 155. What are some of the events in which the National Anthem of Australia is sung? A. Australian citizenship ceremonies. B. Major sporting events. C. Both A and B. D. None of the above. The correct answer is C. Both A and B. Explanation: National Anthem of Australia is sung on occasions of national importance, including at Australian citizenship ceremonies and major sporting events.